boxing fans? This is Brother Mal reporting on the latest Bud Crawford title defense. I read about the fight. It was underway, then watched a video of it later. No surprise here, just as I predicted. As for all the pundit spin and fan analysis, I don't give a darn about any of that. As a journalist, I deal only with the facts as we know them to be. But people are welcome to their own opinions. Here's all I have to say about all of that. Crawford maintained his undefeated record in championship style, displaying an arsenal of weapons that the world knows he possesses, and a toe-to-toe jaw that many didn't know he had. Forget the dumb stuff. My homeboy continues to be the best fighter in all of boxing and does what he needs to do to win and how he wants to win it. He demonstrated that in this fight by choice. He said, quote, "I showed that I could fight without just boxing. I could take a punch. I walked through a lot of his shots today, and I made it a fight as well when he was trying to box." End of quote. Further, I could care less about all that armchair refereeing that boxing fans spout. The referee in the ring has the best seat in the house. It was not a knockdown, it was ruled a slip, period. Just ask Bud. He stated, quote, "I was not hurt. I did not fall from a punch. As you see, as soon as I got back up, I stood right to him." End of quote. The rest is boxing history, and Bud keeps making it every time he steps into the ring. He's just superior in every aspect of the sweet science. Finally, whatever about him needing to leave Bob Arum, I think he's fine just where he is, and so does he, obviously. That's his call, and he's smart enough to know what he wants. Madison Square Garden is his second home after Omaha, and he packs the place every time. But doesn't require much promotion. Just sign the contract and announce the date and venue. He's the best in the game. Those boys across the street really don't want to mess with him, and they have nothing for him. Having said that, Arum analyzed Crawford's options accordingly. He said, quote, "You got to look at the fighters in his category that Heyman promotes, PBC, that Crawford would be interested in." Arum told DAZN News on Wednesday that Errol Spence is on the shelf. I don't know how long, but a considerable period. Pacquiao never wanted him. When Pacquiao was with me, he would never fight him. The fight that could be made that would be interesting is Crawford and Sean Porter, he said. Crawford and Danny Garcia does nothing for me. That's too easy of a fight. But Crawford and Porter is a good fight. And I'll be talking to Heyman about that as a possibility. End of quote. So, if 2020 is going to be the year Crawford faces any of the aforementioned PBC fighters, Bud at least showed them another layer of his fight game Saturday night about where Crawford's willing to go. They already know he's a 3-division world champion and the arguable pound-for-pound best, whose switch hitting is second to none. But Saturday night, he also showed he's prepared to abandon his boxing careers altogether and flat-out fight if need be. Now, if that entails showing off a strong chin, Bud is game and capable of getting stronger and meaner as the fight goes on. He said, quote, "I'm not ducking anyone on the PBC side or top-ranked platform." Crawford said in the ring following his win, "I want to fight all the top guys. They've been forewarned." I know many of you know all this, but beyond just what I reported above, here's all anyone really needs to know about the Crawford Kavaliauskas episode. It speaks for itself. Play the video.
Punched, that's it! Bud Crawford, title defense. Kavaliauskas comes forward, and Bud Crawford was hurt. And they're ruling that a slip.
Kavaliauskas, if I do anything different. Look at that. That's what you got to do right there.
Crawford comes in. There's a 3-punch combination from the champ. Oh, and Kavaliauskas comes back and lands a combination. And Crawford just nails him. Right now.
He's back.
Oh, a lunging left hand. That backs up Kavaliauskas. Then an uppercut. Let's watch how he does it here. One punch. That's it.